It's time to meet back up with Xiao. Let's head to Mount Outside. Xiao! Cloud Retainer! Madam Ping! We're here! Any news on Wait, are we missing...
Well, Shen Yun banned Mountain Shaper from Mount Outsong for 3 days.
Oh! Then...
The scheme to plant mint in one's abode was one those two fools devised together?
Wow! That's pretty harsh!
Let's get down to business. We have news of Rex Lapis.
Huh? Isn't that...
Yes, Rex Lapis's Geopillar. It descended from on high this morning. He must have sent it for a reason.
So, what does it mean?
Not necessarily. It could be a message only a specific person is meant to... Traveler, you alone spoke...
Oh! So it must be for the travel...
Give it a try.
Come to the spring on Mount Qingse. I have left an entrance for you.
Well?
Just as one surmised, it seems that Rex Lapis will not count...
That would not surprise me in the slightest. But be that as it may, we have served Rex Lapis for millennia now. In other words, I'm sure this
That's right. So you mustn't let your guard down. Even...
Alright, let's get going. We'll try not to... Keep your eyes peeled. They should be around here somewhere.
Who could have imagined that the once mighty Geo Archon might end up so? Sitting on a humble You really do look like an old man now.
This is a Shao lantern. not a moon. In ages past, when the gods waged war and the world was in turmoil, these lanterns were lit to guide. Had you tarried in the mortal realm for but a little while
Even so, it bears such a striking resemblance to the moon lanterns they used to.
perhaps in some sense it... For instance, who is to say that some of Langan's magnificent jade did not... It is conceivable that this ritual...
Now, let's not let ourselves get carried away. For all its splendor, do not forget that in the end, even... Alas, it is just a pity that the little creatures of this world may never again lift their eyes to the moon. But you, Geo-Lord, now that you rule this realm, are you not afraid that you might be sullied by the curse of time that was laid?
There is no risk to speak of. At least, not in comparison to that which you took.
As I have stated, time and again, it was not Geo-Lord. The ancient affairs of Langan have nothing to do with me, for I am but one of her deadly selves, severed before her demise. Surely you did not take us for one and the same, solely on the basis that we... Sorry to break it to you, but you seem to have found... Anyway, do tell me, what urgent matter?
Very well, then. I have...
Oh? So, the Geo-Lord has set his sights up...
The world outside is changing. With the new moon's birth, the confines of the Consequently, strange phenomena have manifested within Langan's former domain, leading to the earthly souls. My intention is to gather...
I must admit, it seems that some remarkable affairs are coming to pass in the outside world. Back in the day, it was you that freed me from that painting. And afterwards, I took up arms in your name. Together. But now that the debt has been repaid, what?
Zibai and I have long been friends. Given not only that you were manifested from a corrupt desire within her divine form, but...
I think you'll find that we are now as separate and distinct as any two beings ever were. What once shone with Oh, great Lord of Geo. Should this still be
It seems that the fault lies in my own...
Wait! One moment, if you will. Should this not... Even those puny mortals know how to haggle when striking their bargains. Should you, the famed god of contracts... Come now, enough with the posturing.
Very well. I had, in truth,
I knew you would not come before. Yet, you should know that I want for nothing, for I live in the mountains.
Then why persist in telling them those ancient stories? I speak of...
That is merely my way of passing the time. And what of it? Would any believe, much less remember?
Those tales have long since spread throughout...
Who?
Should my words prove insufficient, I invite you to see the world for... The Lantern Rite is presently underway in Liyue. And...
So this, then, is the contract?
Indeed it is. Think of it as...
Surely you do not hope to offer this in exchange for Tsubai's shade. The foundation of my very existence.
Why not see for yourself? You can always decide afterward.
Is that so? Then perhaps this deal might not be...
Hey, it's Xiangli! Oh, we've been looking for you
You're here.
So these are my guides. Well,
guides.
oh, you poor innocent little creatures. The benevolent Lord of Geo has sold you to me, which means...
Sold us to you? Just what have you got?
The situation is not quite as dire as that would sound. I ask only that you accompany my Adeptus friend.
I would suspect that depends on how well you...
Entertain you?
Let us start with this Liyue harbor of which I have heard so much. Nowhere is quite so fascinating.
How come this Adeptus sounds so different from what pipe? Okay, we'll take care of it. Get ready to fight. Look, we've arrived at Liyue Harbor. Not only is it Teyvat's busiest port, it's also the beating heart of Liyue. So, dear Madam Adeptus, we're...
With humble fare and wine to sip, in comfort clothed and soul at ease.
Going straight for the good stuff? Well, there are two main cooking styles in Liyue. Li cuisine, which is all about mountain delicacies, and Yue cuisine, which is centered on seafood. The most famous restaurants are Oh, now Paimon's starting to drool.
Both sound like excellent options to me. Are...
Not exactly. Both Li cuisine and Yue cuisine are... But don't you worry about that. Just think of it as Zhang Li's little treat. Come on! Aren't you supposed to be pals with Hu Tao? Paimon's sure we can afford to spend... Hey! All Paimon wants is to provide our Adeptus with the best
Both certainly sound like worthy Just now, though, I happened to see a porter pass this way.
A hungry porter, huh? Yep. Nothing fancy schmancy there. Just tasty dishes made with simple ingredients. Oh, and the...
One mean restaurant. Yes, even...
Yippee! That's a great choice, too. Alrighty, let's head... Wamin Restaurant, here we come!
Join the Adventurers Guild.
Shangling! Chef Mel! We're here!
Oh, hello there. What a...
Hey there, Traveler and Paimon. We're a little busy today, so grab it. But I don't think I've met this lady before. You could say that. Oh, I see. Well, hey there. A friend of the Traveler's a friend of mine, too. By the way, I'm Zhangling. I cook here.
Miss Shangling, have you ever heard of the White Horse Adept?
Of course.
I am her, and she is me.
Huh? You mean you're...
Oh, you young... Haven't you heard of cosplay? It's like a role-playing game where you dress up as Your friends sure keep their fingers on the...
Wow, Dad. Didn't know you were so...
You gotta listen to our customers. Didn't I tell you to spend less time chasing after wild vegetables and more time making...
Hey, I like making friends too. Isn't that what I'm doing right now? Anyway, even if it is just a cop...
Of course it's all right, because that's
Okay. I can see you're... In that case, you can call Paimon the real traveler. You're right. You could have at least switched out.
puny mortals. Nevertheless,
All right. Go grab yourselves a table. I'll come take your order in a...
Hello. May I ask if Miss Shang...
Yeah, they're just over there. So, what would you like to... Huh?
Hello, Miss Shangling. It's me, Lush. I just wanted you to know how sorry I am.
Oh, it's you. You really gave me a fright that day, young lady.
Come on, Dad. She's come to say sorry. It's all right, Miss Lou. You must have been feeling a bit off that day. Why don't you grab a table?
No, I couldn't possibly...
Hey, it's totally okay. We all feel under the weather sometimes. Especially when we're away... yikes. Looks like all the tables are taken. Wanna come sit with us? We've got an extra seat over here. Thanks, guys. So what would you like to eat today?
I I should very much like...
It wasn't poisoned. That was...
So that's one portion of blackback perch stew. How about you guys? Paimon wants... Sure thing! Looks like Paimon's having trouble making up her mind. Let me think. Well, since the blackback perch stew is on the spicier side, I guess it'd be... And since it's lantern rite season, you better try out the triple layered... As for the carbs, since we've got a full table, how about some right at home? Then for dessert, I'll whip you up some Lucky Snow Delight. I just came up with it a few days ago. Wow! Sounds like quite the feast!
Am I the only one who thinks that's...
Not at all. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. And to top it all off, our star dish, Adepta Temptation. But since this is my first time cooking for the White Horse Adeptus, I'm pulling out all the stuff. Okie dokie, just sit back and relax.
Hold on. Did I just hear Miss Xiangling mention the what?
You did indeed. And you're looking right at...
That's a joke, by the way.
Oh, I see. Phew.
Tell me, little one, what business might you have with the...
It's a long story. Basically, a while back, our findings show that they date back to the era of Long Gone, an ancient nation whose...
And why might such matters concern the...
Because some of those relics not only seem to contain textual references to her, but even to... There have long been legends claiming that the White Horse Adeptus was a deity of that era. If I could just locate some more detailed records...
So you're into...
Well, to tell you the truth, I actually joined the recently, though things seem to have taken a turn for the worse. Still can't believe I caused such a mess and even ended up hurt.
Oh, so you're considering becoming a martial...
No, I mean, they weren't seriously hurt. It was just a few scratches, and they let it go. Either way, my career is pretty much over. And even though both the victim and the Ministry of Civil Affairs say they won't be pursuing the matter...
Family...
Yeah, he's decided to ground me. I'll have to return to Chaoying Village after Lantern...
Wow, that's harsh.
We're not exactly rich, though. All we own are a few tea fields in Chaoying...
A guest house? It isn't... Baiju Guest House by any chance?
Yep, he's my grandfather. So, you've heard of...
Small world, huh? Come to think of it, didn't Boss Lu mention something about hoping that the White Horse Adeptus... Sure, but Paimon's guessing this wasn't exactly what he had in mind.
Little one, it sounds to me that your family is rather well off after all. What then drew you to archaeology?
Even if I stayed at home, there's no guarantee I'd lead a nice, easy life. Just look at my father. Recently, my grandfather put him in charge of the guest house, and he came up with a bunch of ideas right away. That didn't turn out well, though. My grandfather yelled at him for days.
Oh! Paimon...
Long story short, being dependent on others is never fun. You just end up being completely under their thumb. That's why I want to make it on my own out here, no matter how hard it is. After all, as the saying goes... What's so funny?
You poor, innocent little creatures never fail to amuse me. I would have thought that the wiser path would be to simply roam this...
Huh?
Tell me, what is it that you truly delight in? Archaeology? Martial arts? Tea planting? Yes! Surely there must be something you don't find quite so exhausting. Whatever
But... to think...
Of course! Take Miss Xiangling, for instance. I defy you to detect even a hint. So, since it seems you are resolved to tread the rocky path, you should...
You mean, like,
I suppose you might say that.
Looks like the White Horse Adeptus is...
I think I get what you mean, then.
Okay, everyone. Sorry to keep you waiting. Wow. It all smells so...
Oh, finally! I get to try that famous poisonous stew.
Hey! Didn't you hear what Shang said? It wasn't the you stew! What's up?
How fiercely this mortal fare burns upon the tongue! Most satisfying as poisonous stews go. So,
Oh, there's plenty of entertainment options in Liyue. Paimon will tell you that. The locals like to drink,
storytelling performances?
you know, like listening to people telling stories. They're usually stuff like the divine damsel of devastation. Through the eye.
What about the story of the bright moon that sits in the...
Paimon doesn't think she's heard that one. Still, since we're on the subject, you like telling stories yourself, right?
In that case, I'll have to...
Awesome! Let's go! Wow. This really got a lot.
What a tongue twister! I'd have made a complete fool of myself. Call yourself Iron Tongue, Tia.
I used to have that problem a lot, but if you just take your time to grasp the meaning and commit it to
You're right, Miss Yoon.
Hey, Yunshin! Fancy seeing you here!
Traveler and Paimon.
You may call me the White Horse Adeptus.
The White Horse Adepta?
She's not really an adeptus.
I see. Well, it certainly looks like...
Oh, funny you mention it. This type of... Once, to perform through the eyes of a dragon, I decided to imagine that I...
Sounds like you just wanted an excuse to feel all big and powerful.
Hey, that's... You...
You're one to talk. Paimon's traveled all over with the Traveler, and she...
All right, then. Since you claim to be so knowledgeable, why don't...
An ancient poem?
Ha! See? You mean to tell me you...
What kind of a title is that?
Quit teasing, Paimon. We only just found out about that ourselves. When we first saw it, we couldn't figure out what it all meant. So in the meantime, however, thanks to the painstaking work of the scholars who were tasked with decoding it, it seems like that's exactly what it was.
Oh, yeah! Didn't Keqing mention that before?
That is correct. The Ministry of Civil Affairs has issued a notice stating that, although it is true that the moon may disappear but if you're worried, we can always take a leaf from the Book of the Ancients. By reciting this poem, I mean.
Oh, seriously? Paimon has to get a... Under moon eternal, in radiant night, under moon iridescent. Something about fields being plowed, something else about...
The fields are plowed, the seeds are sown, and from the earth, life...
Whoa! You did that without even looking!
Bravo! Bravo! We have... Looks like this young lady really does know her role inside.
That's because
I am the real.
That's the spirit. This is exactly the kind of mindset I was talking about. Believe me, young lady, I know
I must say you are rather amusing as mortals go.
Miss Whitehorse Adeptus, it is a great pleasure to make your acquaintance today. I have some questions regarding the poem.
You want me to...
Your guidance would be much appreciated.
Fascinating. Huh. Tell me.
Well, it's true that we hold a deep fondness for our history, but it is hardly our only pursuit. One of my good friends...
Exactly! And don't forget, great practice.
Yes. So rather than placing too much emphasis on our reverence for the ancient ways, it might be better to...
I see. Then, I suppose it wouldn't do any harm. As the eternal moon rises in the night sky, a maiden adorned with lustrous jade descends upon the earth. She blesses the kudzu vines and mulberry leaves, so that they may be used to make coarse cloth. As the iridescent moon rises in the night sky, a maiden adorned with lustrous jade descends upon the earth. She blesses the kudzu vines and hemp, so that they may be... As the frost moon rises in the night sky, a maiden adorned with lustrous jade descends upon the earth. She blesses the mugwort and artemisia, so that they may be perfect for divination.
So she really did come down from the moon?
She shows the people how to use the plow and spade to purge the land of weeds, till the soil, and heap up the earth to make it fertile. Then with the hoe, she teaches them to sow their grain, bestowing the... She blesses the millet and the beans, ensuring that their stalks and vines stretch forth without end. She graces the wheat and the rice, so that their...
Sounds like she's a real pro at all this farming stuff.
The fruits of the field are harvested and brewed into sacred wine for honored guests. This we reverently present to the divine maiden, with every ceremonial step flawlessly observed, so that she may witness the depth of our piety and respect. Oh, divine maiden, how can your graceful presence in the sky not seem like that of a fairy just... Oh, divine maiden, how does your pure and radiant form not resemble the guardian? I send my heart's desire, ascending to the heavens, beseeching you to grant us good fortune and bless...
Huh? So...
I find myself speechless. Moved beyond...
A truly remarkable performance. I did not anticipate that anyone could unravel this poem with such... I'd even begun to consider myself somewhat versed in the matter. But as they say, there's always someone more knowledgeable out there.
You are far too humble, young one. I must
Ah, so you're not from Liyue. And...
Oh, it's nothing really. Just so... Very well, my guides. I suppose it is time we set for...
No problem! We'll take you wherever you want.
Oh, leaving so soon? Before you go, allow me to introduce myself. I am...
My own name is scarcely worth mentioning, but since you asked...
Huh? So, it isn't
Of course not. Its real title...
Odes of Long.
All right.
Ganyu! I almost forgot to mention. On my recent trip to Notcry, I came across... I found records in their collection of another divine...
A divine envoy on the moon?
No way to say for sure. Still, the similarities between our legends are intriguing. Isn't it amazing? Especially when you consider...
It truly is. We might live in different lands, but when we look up,
Right? It's like we're all bound together, no matter where we are.
no wonder you were so excited to go see the giant lantern when you first got back. Sounds like you're a real fan of the White Horse Adeptus, huh?
I guess you could say that. Just a pity she's so elusive.
Hey, Yanfei and Ganyu! Tress, Paimon. The white horse...
Huh? Oh, look! It's the Traveler and Paimon! Feels like I haven't seen you
Hey, you two. Happy Lantern Rite.
Did I hear you right just now, Paimon?
She has indeed. And now, so have you.
Huh? And you...
Why, who else? The White Horse...
Could you maybe start with something else next time?
You're the White Horse Adept?
That's right. Allow Paimon to introduce you to our new friend, Zichao. She's been, well...
I see. Well then, greetings, Miss Zichao. My name...
I'm sure the two of you will...
So, Miss Zichao, you must be here to see the...
A horse...
That's right. A lantern made to honor the White Horse Adeptus her...
Huh? What are you laughing at?
Both the lantern? And...
What do you mean?
Oh, this lantern truly is an artistic masterpiece.
Come to think of it, Paimon can't remember ever
Oh, this horse appears to be mid-trot, but it has adopted what is called a lateral gait. Just now, I suddenly pictured myself, I mean, the White Horse Adeptus running the same...
Oh, really? I never knew that.
Oh, come on! It's basically a giant piece of fan art! Who cares if it's different than the
I was merely laughing at my own ignorance. I came here thinking that the White Horse Adeptus's tale had been long forgotten.
Well, you couldn't have been more mistaken. There are...
Just so you know, Yanfei, we've heard it all!
Uh-huh. But there's one thing I can get...
Huh? You mean like a new
Mm-hmm. And I heard it from Ganyu just yesterday.
Hey, sure, no problem.
Of course! It's a festival held in honor...
That's right. But it took a really long time for the Stove God Festival to become what it is. In its earliest form, it was actually an adept...
Paimon remembers Madame Ping mentioning that before, but she never explained exactly...
According to Cloud Retainer, the Moon Chase Rite was originally a ritual...
Communicating with the moon?
At first, Cloud Retainer wasn't entirely sure either, as it was always Rex
Whoa! Rex Lapis did it himself?
That's right. Unfortunately, despite numerous attempts, they never actually received... But then, just yesterday, Kuching took a picture of the moon being obscured by a dark hole. The moment Cloud Retainer saw it, it suddenly dawned on her that the rite might have been an attempt to reach...
Does that mean Zhang Li's been trying to bring back the White Horse Adeptus all this time?
So how about that? Bet you never thought there might even be a link between the White Horse Adeptus and the Moon Chase Festival.
If Kuching hadn't taken that picture to Cloud Retainer, we would never...
This is probably what Kuching was referring to that day when she mentioned there were some ideas she wanted to find.
So, Geo-Archon.
Huh?
Nothing. What I truly meant... Oh, by the way, my trusty guides.
Huh? We're off to the next stop already? But...
All the more reason to find the right spot to let it sink in.
Oh, so that's what you're up to. A tour of Liyue Harbor?
That's a great idea, since the terrace is on higher ground. Great! Well, the Lantern Rite's about to start, so
hope to see you all at the festival.
Oh, you're off too?
See you soon!
Very well, my guides. What are we waiting for?
Okay, you're the boss. Eugene Terrace it is. After all, the customer's always right.
Something else you needed to do?
Oh, Paimon likes that.
And
this awesome invention that lets you record moments in the blink of an eye.
Oh? What must I do in preparation then?
Nothing. All you gotta do is choose a pose. The Traveler will handle everything else. fun! Let's give it a try! Look! We got a great picture! Paimon's gonna call it The White Horse Adeptus Meets the White Horse Adeptus in Liyue Harbor!
Huh. They've even discovered a way to preserve moments in time. Very well. Let us proceed. Eugene Terrace lies in that direction.
Hey, wait for us!
Truly a marvelous view if ever there was one. It seems...
And soon, people will start releasing their Shaolin. Practically everyone will be with their friends and family, eating a big meal, chatting, and even setting up...
No need. Let us bring this weary
day? You mean, you didn't enjoy your tour?
I had imagined you would arrange for me to witness some grand spectacle. Perhaps the descent of divine beings, Or, should that not come to pass, then at the very least, spend a little more coin. Alas, but there was none of these. Instead, we merely filled our bellies, listened to tales, and gazed upon a crude imitation of my life. What a day of quiet tedium.
We're so sorry. If we'd known that... It's all that Jiang Li's fault for not making the customers
Well, it's too late now. Do you still believe I would part?
But...
I knew you were the more astute of the pair.
Huh? You were just trying to skip...
It seems the realm of the Geo Archon has a way of making one more...
So, you were just...
Of course. I was merely engaging. Long ago, I shared tales with various mortals who chanced upon my mountain abode. Never did I imagine that those stories... Perhaps, as your Geolord said, a few people...
So, you've decided to help us?
Again, that goes without saying. I made up my mind some time ago now. When I beheld a rather intriguing scene as I set foot in this city. I saw porters passing through the alleys, setting down heavy wooden crates from their weary shoulders. Peddlers pushing carts as the kites and lanterns upon them. I saw cooks cooking, actors acting, scholars reading, soldiers marching, children playing, elders resting, officials officiating, and the common... Some, it seems, have already found that which stirs them. Yet, in this gentle and serene order, each holds fast to their anticipation, not only for the celebrations to come, but also scenes I once yearned to behold now unfold before me. How wondrous is this mortal realm.
Thank you, White Horse Adeptus.
Adeptus, Adepti, perhaps the singular art in which... But once we leave our mountain refuge, we find out... So, it is I who should offer my thanks to the two... Come now, and take what it is you need.
You mean, like, right now?
That won't be necessary. All things shall meet again in their time, for the waters know no rest, and the flowers their appointed season. One need not fear that life is but a journey of goodbyes.
Is she gone?
Yes, she's gone. A deadly self is formed from the body's impure vapors, so naturally it cannot survive long in this world. Now that the remnant is gone, it has set
Zheng Li! When did you get here?
a while ago.
I would have thought you'd at least want to say goodbye.
Though mountains endure, the ceaseless waters will, at last, wear away their sharp edges. It may be goodbye for now.
Really? And...
Who can say for sure? Or maybe tonight.
Are you saying that if the White Horse Adeptus were to be resurrected, she'd still...
We will find out soon. It is time. The rite is about to begin.
The rite is about to begin.
Is the moon really gonna disappear?
Got your lanterns ready, everyone?
All set.
Might be about time to put eyes to the sky. Wouldn't you say, Tianchuan?
Look!
When the sun's out, eat the sun. When the moon's out, eat the moon.
Whoa, is this the lunar eclipse?
Under moon eternal, in radiant night, a maiden grants silk, soft and light. Under moon iridescent, in night divine, a maiden grants fiber for cloth so fine. Under moon of frost, in night so great, a maiden grants tools to divine our fate. The fields are plowed, the seeds are sown, and from the earth, life is grown. The seedlings stretch, the crops do rise, and all unfolds before our eyes. Fruits are gathered, sweet wine is poured. These gifts we offer to our Lord. Pure as heaven, so fair and bright, she shines as light in this dark night.
And with her does this, wish take flight.
Devoted soul, scattered and unbound. Let this lantern guide you home. By its light be found.
Did we do it? Do we finally get to meet?
This place.
A familiar land.
Liyue? The peaks adorn. Then...
Oh no! She seems so...
And those countless lights in the sky.
These lights, each like a dwelling in glad accord.
And whose rebirth might that be?
That of my old friend.
Zabai?
Yeah, that's you!
That's... Oh, yes. Then... The Lord of...
Many years have passed since we last saw one another.
Home? But why does this place, this Liyue, feel at who you are? You are that treasure hunting... How goes your quest for treasure? You...
Hey, you've got it all wrong! You're talking about Lucia...
Hmm? But I could have sworn... Oh, that's right. And to think you even had the audacity to presume yourselves worthy of... Ah, yes. How very wonderful to see you again, my most faithful and...
Well, she finally got it right. But that sudden...
It is possible that her cells have not yet settled. After all...
Huh? You mean, kinda like she's still half asleep?
That I cannot say for certain. Perhaps a few...
A few years?
Mortal years are but a poor measure when divine beings tread the
Well, if you say so. Anyway, at least she's home.
Yes, there is little cause for worry. We need...
Say, what are those little...
Celebrating Lantern Rite, of course. And those lights up in the sky? Those are all...
Lantern Rite.
Of course! Why else do you think we've been running around? Tell you what, Traveler, why don't we take... Who knows? Maybe seeing some familiar faces might help her find her... Hey, Zhengli! You've got some time on your hands.
By no means a bad...
Oh, and Sabai, before Paimon forgets, when we meet the others later, remember to...
Happy
Lantern Rite!
yes. Happy Lantern Rite indeed.
Well then...
Lantern Rite. A night of joy, reunion, and moonlit blessings for all.